Hi, everybody, it's Don, and I hope you're having a fantastic day. Well, it's cruise day today. I'm up early and getting ready. I just stayed at the Sheraton Suites Airport Hotel, my first time staying here. You can see there's a nice little pool area down below, and it's quite a nice hotel. It's an actual one bedroom, so yeah, it's a nice room. But let's talk about what's going to be happening on this cruise. Okay, so you probably saw my video the other day about my threat that I received. I just want to be clear. I'm not going there looking for confrontation or anything like that. I don't want to get into any kind of fisticuffs. I don't want to get into anything like that. But I'm kind of a stubborn old coot, if you know what I mean. I'm kind of an old school person. And my dad always taught me you never back down unless people are in danger, kind of thing. So, um, but I still think nothing's going to happen of it. I think nothing's going to be happen of it. But we're about to go on Wonder of the Seas today, the current largest cruise ship in the world, with Royal Caribbean. Now, if you remember, the last time we were on, a bunch of cruise video people and bloggers and vloggers were on, the Wonder of the Seas, and a lot of it wasn't ready. The intense aqua show, they only showed us like 10-15 minutes of it. They didn't have all the production shows running. They didn't have some of the restaurants running. And one of the most popular restaurants on board right now, the Mason Jar, which is selling out every cruise, it was like people were complaining about it on the first inaugural cruise. They hadn't got their groove yet. They hadn't got into their groove yet, so they weren't ready. So we're going back. Now, this is a naming ceremony for the Wonder. There's two of them going on. The naming ceremony's on Friday. I had a choice to be on that cruise for the naming ceremony, but I'm on a cruise that day. Like I'm on another cruise. So I chose to go on the 7th, and Tony and Jenny are coming on this cruise as well. In fact, I'm waiting for Tony to come by and pick me up. He lives in Tampa, and I'm staying in Orlando right now. Got in around 8:30 last night and took the shuttle over the hotel. And yeah, that was my night. A quite comfortable hotel. I'm all set to go today. I can't wait to get on the ship and see all the fun events. Now, the hard part is it's really only a 2-day event. Now you go, well, why would you pay to go on a cruise for 2 days? Well, it's an event for travel agents, and so they are bringing all the travel agents on board to show the new ship and do the naming ceremony, and they're going to have guest speakers and special things on board, things like that. And I'm hoping to be able to see the aqua show. I'm hoping to be able to see the ice skating show. I'm hoping to be able to see Effectors 2 on board. A lot of the things that I didn't get to see much of on the last cruise. But we only have 2 days. We sail today. We're in Perfect Day tomorrow. And then the next day, we get off the ship. So it's not a lot of time to explore the largest cruise ship in the world. So I'm going to try and get as much of it done as possible. Already met some fellow travel agents from my travel only company who coming from British Columbia. They happen to be on the plane with me from Toronto, which was nice. And yeah, we'll see what happens today. I know Tony's looking forward to this cruise as well, and we finally get to sail. Tony's on my next cruise as well, so it's going to be nice to sail together again for the first time in quite a while. Actually, we keep missing each other's cruises. With between group cruises and 150th anniversary sailings across the Atlantic and things like that, it just kept going and kept going. Now, another thing I did notice is that Vicky Freed is going to be talking and interviewing Michael Bailey, the new CEO of Royal Caribbean Group, and they're going to be doing what they call coffee talk, which what they normally go and get do a coffee talk for all the travel agents out there once a month or something like this, and you can sit in and you can hear questions and talk about what's coming, like probably the icon of the seas and what's coming down the road for the Wonder, etc. Well, they're also going to have the entertainment director there from Royal Caribbean as well. So we might hear some new shows coming down the pipeline, which I'm kind of excited to hear about, especially what are they going to be doing on the icon when it launches in 2024. So we get to see that. They're doing that on Wednesday. So today, on the Wonder of the Seas, I'm hoping we get to go and see it in the theater. I hope it's tonight. I hope it's not this afternoon when no one's on the ship. I hope they do this live in the theater. That would be very, very interesting to attend. So I contacted Tony last night when I landed. I said, because I didn't know if he was staying, because he just got off the celebration, right? And I didn't know if he was staying at home and then driving today to the port, or if he was heading to the cruise port so he's there and getting on the ship early. But they had a lot of things to do, a lot of running around. He has, videos to do and things to get ready and packing, etc. After just coming back. So luckily for me, he was still home. So I texted him last night. I'm going, maybe he's in bed. I didn't see him and everything. And then I noticed he was on his live chat. And I caught the live chat right near the end. Because it's normally 8 o'clock and it was like 9 o'clock. And I was surprised that it was still running. So I said, okay. And I started watching some of his live stream and everything. He's really excited about the cruise. And then he texted me back saying, yeah, we're still home. I said, you got room for one more? And he goes, sure. And then I gave him the hotel and everything. And he's going to let me know when he's on the way. So that makes my travel easier because I priced a taxi from here. It was going to be about $150 to $200 to go to the cruise port. I could have a hired car for $210, so I probably would have done that, driving a Mercedes instead of a taxi. But they also, at Royal Caribbean, I could have signed up and just gone back to the airport this morning, and they have buses running from the airport. They're going to be super crowded and everything, and I would have done that this morning had it been, had I not had a good friend driving through Orlando anyway, to pick me up. So I knew I could save some money doing that, especially on a 2-day cruise. Now, just to be clear, the cabin and everything on the ship, is complimentary because it's a travel agent event, so they're bringing us all down. But all of our expenses are still ours. So our expenses for Wi-Fi, our expenses for food if we go to a specialty restaurant, our airfare, our hotels, all that is still paid by the travel agents going to this event. So a lot of the travel agents going are going to be from Miami, Fort Lauderdale, Orlando area, and not close enough to drive a lot of people. I was very surprised to see my fellow travel agents from Vancouver coming all the way across country for this, and I guess I flew in from Canada as well. So there's going to be a few of us out here, but I imagine the vast majority will be Florida-bound agents and things like that on board. It's a long way to travel for a 2-day cruise, but I know there were people there. I met people at the airport that were coming here as well, and I overheard them talking that they're going on a 2-day cruise, and obviously I knew right away. I know what ship they're on if they're flying to Orlando. So it's going to be an interesting event. And then back on Princess after that. And Tony and I have an announcement to make on this cruise that we haven't told anybody about yet. So maybe we'll do that on the Wonder and do a video and let you know what we're planning in the future. Something very, very, very cool. Well, just wanted to cover what I'm doing today. And don't worry, I think everything's going to be fine. I really, really do. I don't think there's any reason to concern, but boy, I really want to thank everybody out there who offered to drive down here and guard me when I walked in, and I've had military, I've had Navy, I had, like Army, Navy, a Marine. I've had police officers, I've had firemen, all contact me. Said I've had a couple guys that I know are in biker clubs, and they said they'll all drive down here and meet me and bring me into the ship. I said I don't think it's that extreme. I really do, but I really do appreciate uh, the concern. I really do, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be okay. Uh, and I'm really looking forward to getting back on the ship. So next time you see me, hopefully, I'll have some of the wonder of the sea to show you.